Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David A. Qua and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my weekly Sunday vlog for April 30th, 2017. In this video I'm going to tell you guys what's been going on for the past week. So, honestly this past week I didn't do very much. Like, I didn't watch any new movies, I didn't play any new video games. I did reinstall this game though. Good Night Story on the iPhone. Like, this is the third time I'm playing this game, by the way. I've played every single mission and beaten every single boss like twice before. This is the third time I'm reinstalling it back on my iPhone, and every time I do, like, it clears out all the levels, so I'm playing it all over again from the very beginning, back from level 1. And I don't know what it is. Like, it's so addictive, man. Like, there's nothing so special about it. Like, it's one of those Candy Crush Bejeweled type games. You just line up 3 or more in a row and it disappears and try to clear off the board, you know? So, I'm playing it for the third time again. I freaking love this game. I was playing WWE Champions. It reminded me of this game. Like, it made me want to play this game again. So I'm on the last mission, the last level again, but I need more coins. So I'm just waiting to you know, every 6 hours you get 10,000 coins, and every time you play a mission, so I'm playing all the older levels just to get more coins and stuff like that, so I can get enough to beat this last boss, because the coins are used to revive you and stuff. So I'm playing that. I went to the Kansas City Zoo this past week. This is my first time to Kansas City Zoo. I had a school field trip at the school I was at, and I came along as a chaperone. I got to hang out with the kids and see all the animals and stuff like that. It was my first time to Kansas City Zoo, and I want to give my thoughts about it, you know, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll do the usual stuff. We'll do a Q&A. A lot of people asked me some good questions in last week's vlog. I'm going to answer in this week's vlog. And upcoming videos for the week, and I'll probably do an unboxing of this. It was my last day student teaching at the local high school, so they gave me like a goodbye present, you know, a goodie bag with a whole bunch of stuff I want to go through all with you guys, you know. They had a card and a lot of cute messages and stuff like that. Going to the zoo, one of the things I regret because I went to the zoo is I never got to say goodbye to that 6th-hour class, you know. I teach chemistry to the 6th-hour class, and I never got to say goodbye to them. I never got to see them for one last time, you know. So if you're from 6th hour, because I know you guys watch my YouTube channel, good luck in the future. Thank you for being such great students. I'll miss you guys, you know. Thank you for such a great experience at the school, and I hope all the best, you know. So good luck. I hope I see you guys again someday, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about the Kansas City Zoo real quick. I've only been to like 2 zoos in my whole life, you know. The one back in Wichita, Kansas, and here at the Kansas City Zoo, alright? They both have a lot of similar animals and such, and the Kansas City Zoo is a lot more bigger, but I think I like the Wichita Zoo a little bit more because it has a few more animals that I like, you know. When I went to the Kansas City Zoo, the elephants weren't out, the giraffes weren't out. I didn't see a lot of animals that I usually see at the Wichita Zoo, you know. They don't have as big of a gorilla exhibit as the one in Wichita, and the whole reason why they didn't bring the giraffes out is because it was too cold. So I learned that if it's 65 degrees or less, you know, they don't bring out the giraffes because it's so cold for the giraffes that the blood won't go to their heads, because, you know, they have long necks, and they'll pass out in the cold, you know. So that was one thing I learned. It's like 65 degrees is like the drop-off point for bringing them out, you know. Elephants were inside also. There's a ton of animals that were just laying there sleeping all day, you know, which is kind of normal depending on any zoo that you go to, you know. There were boat rides. There was this giant swing ride that takes you from one end of the zoo to the other. There was trams and trains and stuff like that. It was a pretty good zoo, man. I really enjoyed it. They have a really cool polar bear exhibit. The penguins! Oh my gosh, the penguins. I love the setup of the penguin exhibit at the Kansas City Zoo a lot more than the Wichita Zoo. They both have penguins, but I think the Kansas City Zoo had a lot more better setup for the penguins than they do at the one in Wichita, you know. The lions didn't have their manes, though. They were new, so they didn't have their manes, so that was kind of disappointing. I didn't see the tigers at all, but I know they were there. Yeah, Kansas City Zoo, pretty good. I actually had a good time to hang out with the students. These weren't even my students, by the way. But they were great, they had great personalities. Got to hang out with them, get to know them, their hobbies, and what their goals for the future are, you know. I asked them about that, and they got to know me too, and some of them follow me on Twitter, and they know about my YouTube now, and they follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. So it's cool to get to know all the students, you know. Let's go ahead and answer some of these questions for the Q&A. All right. So Chris Abbott, one of my subscribers, actually asked, what is your favorite store to buy comics? Now, my favorite store ever was Hastings. You know, Hastings, they have everything, man. They have comic books, video games, DVDs, Blu-rays, they have t-shirts and action figures. Like, I can go there for giant statues, and I can buy a skateboard there. And I freaking love that store, you know? And they closed it. And that used to be my one-stop place for everything. I go there for action figures, video games, if I want to buy a new t-shirt, or for CDs, for books, magazines, or anything like that, you know, I go to Hastings, and they close the store. They used to have exclusive comic book covers only for Hastings customers, you know, and they closed the one here in Lawrence, they closed the one in Hutchinson, and it's very disappointing, man. I freaking love that store, and it's sad to see it go. And now it's like, if I want to buy comic books, I have to go all over the place, you know, vintage stock. You know, they don't have Zenoscope or a lot of Image Comics, but I go there to buy some comics. Boom Comics have some a pretty good selection. They have indie comics there too. Game Nut, they sell a selection of comic books, but not like everything. I go to back in Wichita, they have Prairie Dog Comics, Hero Complex, but they don't have like every single series that I want, you know. Zenoscope Comics and Image Comics are kind of rare, you know, to find. So, not like I go to Barnes and Nobles, and they don't have Marvel Comics. Like just go to any Barnes and Nobles, they don't have Marvel Comics. So you can get like the graphic novel ones, you know, but not like single issues. So it's pretty crazy. So I used to go to Hastings. Now I go like all over the place just to get everything I want, you know, so it's, yeah. John Martinez, one of my viewers, actually asked, if you weren't a chemistry major, what other major would you pick? So for those of you who don't know, I got my bachelor's in chemistry, and I'm about to get my master's in education. Okay, I want to be a teacher. So other majors that I've attempted, you know, that I've tried out. When I first started taking college classes, when I first applied to the university and started taking classes for the very first time, I listed my major as computer science. So I want to be in IT, information technology. I want to be web design and programming and stuff like that, right? But what I've learned is that unless you have a good foundation from high school or middle school, you're not going to survive in college with programming, because what I've learned, at least at the school I was at, you know, what I've learned is that teachers, some of these professors from computer science, they know what they're doing, they're book smart, but they don't know how to teach it, you know, they don't know the proper steps to share the information out. And like, if you want to be a teacher, you gotta know like the proper steps to spread the information, you know, take it one step at a time, and, you know. But a lot of teachers, they don't know how to teach, but they do know the material, just don't know how to teach it, you know? So if you're becoming a teacher, I think you need a lot of like, be able to spread the information, have good speaking skills and stuff like that, you know? And some of these teachers, they just don't have it. And I got tired of teaching myself all the materials. I just decided to switch majors, you know? So I switched over to chemistry. The whole reason why I did chemistry, because it has, from there, you can have a broad range of jobs that you can possibly get, you know. So if you want to become, if you want to get a chemistry degree, you can do, you know, go into oil industry, you do petroleum engineering, you can, you know, do pharmaceuticals, be a doctor, or be a dentist or something like that. Like you have a huge range when it comes to like chemistry, you know. If you want to take it safe or whatever, you can do like test foods, you know. You can be like poison control, work in the sewers or something like that. There's a lot of different jobs you can get with a chemistry degree. So I tried that, you know, I got my degree, I tried out all these other things, you know, and I decided to get my master's in chemical engineering. I figured, well, chemical engineering should be a pretty smooth transition, right? And what I learned is that if you don't have, and it was for a master's, by the way, if you don't have a bachelor's in chemical engineering, it's really difficult to get a master's in one. Because you need that foundation, you need that previous knowledge from the bachelor's related materials, you know? So I tried it for like a semester, and I was like, this stuff is just too much. If you don't know, chemical engineers make like more than doctors, and I think they deserve it, you know? There's a lot of work that chemical engineers have to do. So I got out of that and I switched over to education, all right? The other things that I had floating in my mind during that time was like journalism, because I thought maybe I should be, you know, like a news anchor or something, like do this, but actually, you know, be on TV or something like that. Do journalism, you know. I review movies, I review video games. Maybe I should work for like those gaming companies and whatever, you know. And that's where what journalism degree would get me, you know. I can write articles and stuff like that. But what I realize is that everyone else does it too. You know, there's so many people, and it's going to be very competitive, okay? But not a lot of people want to be teachers, and it was also a very rewarding career, so I decided to go into education, you know? Education, you know, it's very rewarding. People respect it, you know? People respect teachers. It's all about the future, you know? It's about the young people and all that, so I got into that for that reason, you know? Over journalism, and also it'd be a lot more easier to find. Like, you can find a job much more easier as a chemistry or a science teacher better than, you know, reviewing movies and stuff like that. You know, like being a journalism, being a news anchor or whatever. You know, it's less competitive, so it's easier to find jobs. But so that's where I'm at right now. I looked at. I want to become a priest. There was a lot of jobs where I just want an audience. You know what I mean? I want to be able to stand in front of people and be able to speak to them and stuff like that. Because one of my skills is actually like public speaking in a way. You know, thought I'd become a professional singer or something like that too. Dark Webz, aka Darth Fazbear. Can I have a shout out? Shout out to you, Dark Webz, aka Darth Fazbear. Jesse Johns, this is my friend, by the way. This is my buddy, okay? Did you watch Fate of the Furious yet? No, I have not. I can just go see it right now if I want, but I really want to go see it with my dad. He wants to see it too, you know? So I'm waiting for the next time I get home to Wichita so I'll watch it with my dad, which is probably this week, by the way. Later on this week, I'll be back in Wichita. I'll probably do some live streams, play video games for you guys and stuff like that. But Guardians of the Galaxy also comes out this week, so now I have the balance. Do I want to see Guardians of the Galaxy or do I want to watch Fast and Furious? I guess it really depends on what we're into at the time. Okay, so but I will see with my dad later on this week one of those movies. Okay, Bryan Absher, subscriber, viewer, are you getting Star Wars: The Force Awakens on DVD or Blu-ray? He must be a new subscriber or something. I already have it, man. I bought it like that DVD came out a couple years ago, so I already have it. I have the Blu-ray, and I thought I made a video about it. Did I? I'm pretty sure I showed you guys. Like I know some of you guys know I have it, so I don't know. Upcoming videos for the week. I have the DVD haul part 2. Last week I uploaded a video of me unboxing a huge set of DVDs. They don't have discs, and all the discs are scratched up, and the boxes don't have discs in them and stuff like that. Part 2 is coming this week. All right. I also have my PlayStation 2 collection. All my PlayStation 2 video games all set up on the shelf. Go through them title by title, give you little mini reviews and stuff like that. That video is coming up later this week also. Okay. Looking forward to that. Right. Where are we on time? 13 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and do the unboxing of this thing. Alright, let me show you what I have here. Got a couple books here. So this is my last week student teaching, right? So a lot of people gave me all these goodies. Got a book here. Einstein's Refrigerator and Other Stories from the Flip Side of History. So what is this book about? Mike the Headless Chicken, a molasses flood in Boston, a self-draining lake. These are but a few of the weird and bizarre subjects of true life stories used to spice up his high school lectures. So it's basically a trivia book of interesting stories I can share. Maybe I can find something related to what I'm teaching, right? And then share the story about it. So this will be cool, alright? Got another book here. Active Chemistry. Inquiry-based science, project-based. So it looks like it's a whole book of activities that you can possibly do with students, like labs and such. Modeling an atom. Elements. Electricity. Cooking chemistry. Fun with the periodic table. Yeah, this looks like a fun book right here. So, if you ever have some engaging and fun activities to do in class. This is for a chemistry class. This is a good place to start to get some ideas, you know. And then finally we have here. This is also from my teacher here. 101 answers from new teachers and their mentors. Effective teaching tips for daily classroom use. So let's go through this book real quick. So 101 tips, right? Dress like a professional. Use clever psychology. Avoid nagging. Laugh with your students. That's a great one right there. Private practice sessions. Get out from behind the desk. Yeah. Provide structured bell work. Use proximity. Have a positive start. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of good tips here on having a good classroom. So this will be very useful to me. And then what else we have? We got some cards and we got some other goodies here. We'll look at the cards in a little bit. Here, let's take out all the cards. See what all the kids say. We have some sticky notes. Look at this, thumbs up sticky notes. So if you know my Instagram, you know I love to give the thumbs up, you know, during my video, my pictures and stuff like that. Even in class I do it. I'll say thumbs up if you know what you're doing and stuff like that. So here it is. I got some thumbs up sticky notes. I don't want to use these, by the way. I want to save these. They're so cute. So more sticky notes right here. Just the organization, stuff like that. All right. Oh man, more sticky notes. This guy kind of looks like me. Look at that. So yeah, thank you guys. All right, and I got here a card. This one's from my clinical supervisor, my teacher. Thank you for all your hard work during your student teaching experience. You did a good job. Thanks. So there it is. Nice little Hallmark card. And then we have 3 cards signed from students. So they call me Mr. Win, so there it is. Okay, we'll go through each of these. So here's a nice one with a bird. Okay. And all the students sign it, yeah. Bless you for raising my chemistry grade. Well, it's more you than me. Thanks for bringing laughs to our chemistry class. Thanks for making us laugh. Thanks for all the funny moments. You were awesome. You were sodium funny. So I'm going to say so funny, but sodium funny. You're funny. Good luck in all your teaching. Thank you. Good luck with your teaching in YouTube. Yeah, some of these kids actually know about my my YouTube channel. Thank you for dealing with my sass. Godspeed. Thanks for dealing with us this semester. Had a fun time with you. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so that's one card. Man, I'm gonna miss these kids. I'll cherish these cards forever. Just a little note. Look at those cute little birds. Oh yeah! You were so fun and funny. Thanks for all the help, even when you're wrong. You're so funny, and your YouTube vids have truly helped me grow as a person. Aww. I'm gonna miss her. I never got to say goodbye to the 6th-hour class, so yeah. I'll miss you guys. Thank you for making chemistry fun. You rock. You are the best. Your YouTube channel is the bomb. You're the best. Oh my gosh, I got Xbox usernames. Add me on PlayStation Network and stuff like that. I'm going to miss you and all the crazy conversations you brought to class. Thank you. Alright. We got one more card. It's going to make me cry. Okay, I love this. Look. Exclamation points. It reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. Alright? So they all signed it right here. Good luck in Texas. Good luck with everything in life. Yeah, I'll be moving to Texas later on. Thank you for being the best student teacher. You're really funny. Good luck with life. Good luck with teaching and YouTube. Good luck with all your endeavors. I always like your quirky jokes. Good luck. Have an awesome rest of your career. Good luck with your future. Good luck in your future. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Oh my gosh. I'll cherish these cards forever. Had a great time with you guys. So yeah. Got some cool books. Got some cool cards. Some sticky notes that I'll definitely be using. So yeah, upcoming videos for the week. PlayStation 2 collection. DVD haul. Looking forward to that, okay? I will be back home in Wichita to do more video game live streams later on this week. So thank you for watching, you guys. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.